Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That's a really good idea. Well, I'd like to thank you, Doctor, for your interview today, and you've really helped us uncover and start to unravel the great mystery that we found here.
You're welcome, Ron.
We'd like to thank you very much.
You still there?
Okay, that was quite an interview. I believe we have a caller here. We're going to take our first caller. Caller, you're on the air. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Joe. I'm calling from Kenmore.
Hey, Joe, what do you think of the show so far?
So far, so good. I got a question for you guys.
Sure.
Okay, like, sometimes if I've been up for, for a period of time, right?
Okay.
I see, like images of beings.
All right.
Mm-hmm. They're not obviously human, right?
Okay.
Now, it only happens, like, throughout shadows and whatnot. Like, not shadows like I'm, like, tripping out, like I'm seeing shadow people, but, like, I can only see them, like, against a dark background.
All right.
I need some help here. I don't know. I can't.
Do you think these images would show up on film if you had a camera?
Now, see, that's another question I have. I don't know if it's the way I'm seeing it or if it's the way it really is.
Okay, but do you think a camera? Do you think it would show up on film?
Well, yeah, if I pointed it out.
Okay.
We need some film on that.
What you might want to try to do is set up a video camera or something and have it pointing in a general direction, and then review the film after you've seen one of these.
Okay, now, first of all, real quick, am I losing my mind, or could this be like lead to like a reason of like deprivation or something? Or I don't understand.
It could be a lot of things. It could be a real thing you're seeing. It could be something inside your own head. The only way you could really tell is if you could film it. But anyway, what do you think about the Monolith show? Do you have any ideas on these rock formations?
I really have no output. I haven't really put forth.
You guys stay tuned here. We're going to show you some in just a few minutes.
We're going to put up a number at the end of the show, too, so go ahead and call us up, and we can listen to your the information you have on what you're talking about.
Right. And people should start calling our number here, because we're going to be showing some monoliths here real quick.
Okay, well, that was a good call. It wasn't really related, but we cover everything, so we're not just limited to what we're talking about tonight.
Multidimensional.
I'd like to get back to the interview you just saw with the doctor. What's really amazing is to watch her when she's doing her work. Like, some of these rock formations were very inaccessible to man, and it was she rappelled down the rock faces actually, and that's where she actually did her work, her psychic imprint, as well as the actual work she did, the laboratory analysis that she took the samples for, the laboratory analysis.
Had to be by feel too, because she couldn't see anything.
And here's another line for you, so you can call in here. This is one of our lines. If you have anything to say to us or need to leave a message, this is a line that gets directly to our show, and we'll go ahead and take the message and give you a call back.
Those callers get first preference.
I think we have another caller. Caller, you're on the air. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, that's Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, fuck you.
Hey, okay.
Oh, that's good.
Well, Steve got through there. He had something very intelligent to say, and I bet he felt good about saying it.
We can't screen them all.
Yeah, anyway, getting back to what I was talking about, watching the doctor work, her along with,
she's amazing.
With Dr. P.J. Beaker, they put together this information. What you're going to see tonight is the rock formations are incredible. It's gonna shake a lot of people in there. It's gonna shake a lot of theories, a lot of foundations. It's gonna really scare a lot of people.
I'm sure some of you have driven past these and not even noticed what was on the rock. So they're very subtle images, but we've been able to pick them out of the rock formations.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Now what we need to do, let's see. We want to put in the next. We're going to show the slideshow now. We have a slideshow. It shows the actual rock formation. So we're going to be taking calls during this slideshow. If we don't get calls, we'll go ahead and just describe to you what we see. But we're going to talk about it. Go ahead and roll it, Don.
Hello?
Okay, this is off the coast of Oregon.
Yes, this is off the coast of Oregon. It's one of the northwest monoliths. It's just looking at it, you really cannot see.
You've got to start looking in here a little deeper into the rock.
But as we bring it closer here, you'll notice that there is, and we'll point it out with the arrow there, because we did this, we brought these down on a slideshow off the computer. Now, if you notice right there in the middle, there is an image on the side of the rock. I believe we have another caller, so let's take a call. Caller, you're on the air. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Would that be me?
Yes, that's you.
You're on the air.
My name is Jason. I'm calling from Queen Anne.
Hey, Dave, could you talk just a little louder?
How's that?
That's good. Thanks a lot.
Very good.
Okay. I'm just curious about that scientist.
Okay, exactly. What is your question about the scientist?
Is that for real? I mean, I'm just wondering if this is like actually a joke.
No, this is very much for real. That's hence our name. It is real. You might be questioning the age, the appearance of the youthful age of the scientist. She actually.
No, I'm a scientist and I'm quite youthful. So.
Okay, she started her undergraduate work at the age of 12, so that probably explains a lot of it. Very intelligent person.
I was just curious as to the scientific basis basis of the whole psychic imprinting?
Well, it's a combination of both. It's a combination of actual laboratory analysis combined with psychic research, which she learned in the Soviet Union.
The Soviets were very ahead of that.
She studied with Dr. Igor Kudakakov in the Soviet Union several years ago. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, this is off the coast of Washington here.
Yes. And you'll notice a great image coming up here. Now, if you're just driving along a highway or taking a hike, you're not going to look up, and you're not going to see the images that are on these cliffs. But if you look really closely, you'll see another image of a face. And what's amazing about these images, as far as I'm concerned, is a lot of them resemble modern-day people, which to me seems very unrealistic, because 1,000 years ago, how did they know what modern-day people were going to look like?
No, time travel may play a role in some of these carvings.
Yeah, and here's another one coming up in a canyon. This is a box canyon in eastern Washington, and we're not given the precise location of these. And you'll notice that one there is very obvious.
Yeah, this one looks very familiar.
For some strange reason, we dubbed this the Clark Gable Rock. Okay, we have another caller here. Caller, you're on the air.
How am I to know that these are actually real, not computer generated?
Well, what we're doing here tonight is, number one, what you're seeing are first-generation negatives. These have not been doctored up. We've had them analyzed and authenticated by both Dr. Miller and Dr. P.J. Beaker.
Yeah, these are not computer enhanced.
These are not computer enhanced, and if you look at the screen here, you'll notice another one coming up. And you have to look closely, but there's another one.
That almost looks like Bill Gates.
We dubbed this one the Bill Gates Rock, and it is in Washington State. It's over by Wenatchee.
It's not even on the western side of the state.
These have been enhanced, though, somewhat using contrast adjustments, but no other type of adjustments were made. Is there any more questions about the show?
No, not really.
Okay, well, thanks for calling.
Okay, here comes an interesting one here.
This is over by Dry Falls in eastern Washington.
Yes.
And you'll notice this is these are very remote locations. And if you'll notice some of and Bill, you pointed this out to me.
Yes.
Dr. Miller rappelled from the top of this one down.
Very dangerous work.
This one here is so amazing because it's actually part of the rock face. You can see the carving done.
Very well done.
We have another caller.
Hello.
Hey, caller. Go ahead.
Hi, guys.
Where are you calling from, sir?
Yeah, I'm calling from Vashon Island.
Hey, I like that island.
Yeah, fuck you.
Hey. Oh, we've got a lot of people.
Hey, I think I know who that guy is.
Angry Vashon.
This one, we've nicknamed this.
Okay, now we don't really want to say what we nicknamed this rock.
I guess we shouldn't.
But this is a 1,000-year-old painting. It's still visible on a rock on the Oregon coast, which is amazing.
It's protected from the elements because it was on the land side.
But it's definitely an image of a happy man.
He's very happy.
Yeah, a happy
very jolly man
from 1,000 years ago, plus or minus 5 days.
We can call it the Jolly Man Rock.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
another caller, I think.
We got another caller.
Yeah, good.
Go ahead, guys, I like the show.
Hey, caller.
Thanks.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Steve again. Fuck you.
Hey, Steve's got a speed dialer. Steve must be getting off by doing this. I'm not sure what his problem is.
What's this one, Ron? Oh, this one
Steve.
here.
Hey, Steve, just a reminder real quick before we go on here. Jeopardy's on right now. Turn your channel. Okay, now this one.
Brokaw Rock.
This one's over near Snake River Canyon.
Yep.
And this one, Dr. Miller.
This one stood out.
Dr. Miller almost met her maker on this one.
Yep.
She sunk the piton into the top of the cliff and almost lost it.
This crumbly rock. Yeah.
Okay, we have another one coming up here, and this one's off the southern Oregon coast down around Brookings. Yeah, we call the Northwest basically from San Francisco north.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a broad area. But if you notice here on this rock, look at that. Right on the top of the rock here, Bill, what does that look like to you?
I have no idea who this could be.
It's amazing, but it's a definite image.
Oh, it looks like almost like Newt Gingrich.
That's what amazes me.
Yeah.
That is definitely an image that resembles, I wouldn't say Newt Gingrich, but an ancient face.
Yeah.
But if this person... Okay, hang on. Okay, we have a caller. Go ahead.
Caller. Go ahead, caller.
Caller, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi there.
I'm just calling to say that I really do like your show, and it's really interesting to me. And I think it's really stupid for those people to be calling you and being really immature.
Oh, we get them all the time.